aware that eating 3 times basically is not for you if you are pregnant? Are you also aware if you are a lactating mother, that's if you're a nursing mother, you are caring for a child, eating 3 times is not for you? Are you also aware that eating 3 times is not for that infant that you have right there? Yes, if you are a nursing mother and if you have a child under 0 to 2 years, eating 3 times is not just for you people, because you fall under the vulnerable group. And what do I mean by this vulnerable group? You are exposed to adverse conditions around you. And we have different vulnerable group members. We have the infants and young children. We have the elderly ones, that's your older parents, the ones that are old, feeble, they are no more strong anymore. And then we also have the pregnant women. Then we have the lactating mothers or the nursing mothers, those ones that are breastfeeding their babies. Eating 3 times basically are not for this number of group of people I just mentioned to you right now. It's not for you if you fall under this category of people. So you have specific number of times you are expected to eat. So you are not supposed to think that when you eat 3 times, that will be able to meet up with the recommended nutrient intake that will help you, fulfill the roles that you have as a vulnerable group member. For example, as a nursing mother, you need to be able to meet up the nutrient intake that will help you produce enough breast milk for your baby. That also implies to also the pregnant women. Yes, if you're a pregnant woman, you need some amount of nutrients, recommended daily nutrients that should be able to furnish your developing fetus. Because if you do not get enough of these nutrients, your baby will be affected, and you too, you also be affected. So when you think about eating 3 times, basically it is not for you. And it's not also for you when you have put to bed. It's not also for you when you have a child you are caring for. And it's not also for your baby that is 0 to 2 years, or even 6 months to 1 year, or 1 year to 2 years. And it's not also for children that are 2 years to 5 years. Yes, feeding 3 times, eating just 3 times a day is not for them. Eating 3 times will not be able to refurbish or give them what they need, supply them with all the nutrients that are needed for growth and development. And you know why we talk about infants 0 to 2 years? Is because that is the period, a vital period, a very important period whereby everything that has to do with brain development, that is when it usually occurs, from 0 to what? 2 years. Usually during conception. That is, as a pregnant woman, that period that you've conceived, that is the period that you have to put in the work to enable your baby develop well, to enable the brain of your baby to develop well. And when the brain fully develops, starts from that conception to what? 2 years. That's the first 2 years of life of that child. Is very, very vital for brain development. So that is the reason why we're talking about. That's the reason why I'm making this video, for you to understand that eating 3 times is basically not for you. Because so many mothers, there's this misconception going around. A lot of mothers don't even know the number of times they're supposed to eat when they're pregnant, and they don't even know the number of times they're supposed to eat when they are breastfeeding their baby. They don't even know the number of times they're supposed to feed their infants 0 to 6 months, 6 months to 1 year, and 1 year to 2 years. They do not know. I have made several videos about that. You can go on to my video and check out the videos. They are all there. I have so many of them there. You can check it out. And this is why a lot of people are exposed to malnutrition. A lot of children are exposed to malnutrition because they do not meet their daily nutrient intake. And that is why it is very important to know the number of times that you should eat if you are under a vulnerable group. Thank you. See you next time. Bye.